Hi, how are you? Matt Watson from Carwell with me.
It's very cosy in here.
Yeah, so we're in an unusual vehicle today because we've got an unusual drag race. Do you know what's going on?
I've got sun in my eyes, I've got a headache, and there's some really weird cars.
But they all have one thing in common. Do you know what it is? Other than that
They're all old.
Yeah, they're all old, but there's another thing.
Three wheels.
They're all three-wheelers. So we've got a bunch of three-wheelers that we're going to drag race because we can. We're in this car together and there's not much room, is there? But you're not actually going to be in this car, are you? You see that one next to me there? The smallest car in the world, I think that is. The Peel. You're going to be in that.
Am I going to fit in it?
Well, I don't know if you're going to fit in it, but it's going to be fun, like watching you try. Go get in the Peel, and if you can't get in it, I'll drive it. But I think you got to try. Right, let's see how this goes. I'm going to do my window down because it's starting to steam up in here because the ventilation system isn't great on this Reliant Regal. There we go. Oh dear, that's happened. Here we go though. Let's have a look what happens. Go on then.
Bum first, arse first.
Yeah, he's going to fit, you know.
Oh, come on, mate. Like a glove.
It's a bit snug. It's more like a condom probably. And he does look a bit like a dick. Anyway, let me tell you about this Reliant Regal. So it's the van version of the Reliant Robin. This one is made up to mimic the one driven by Del Boy Trotter in Only Fools and Horses. Yeah, I feel like a bit of a plonker. It's got an 850cc engine with 40 odd horsepower. Weighs in at under 500 kilos. 4 cylinders in this engine, which is pretty impressive. And I've got 4 gears. I'm having to keep on revving it because it wants to cut out. Let's find out about the P. You do know anything about that car that you're in, Jan?
I know it's only shown 6 kilometres on the speedo, which means it's probably gone over. I know it's got 1 gear. I know it was £199 when it was new, and I think 45 something.
It's definitely not got 45 brake horsepower. It's got 4.2 brake horsepower. It's got a 49cc engine with 1 cylinder. Tuk Tuk driver, tell me about your machine.
This is a 200cc 4-stroke petrol, put in an amazing 4 brake horsepower.
Whoa, that's a bit less than the Peel, so you're going to lose, right?
We'll have to see and find out.
Okay, cool. Let's move on to the Piaggio.
This is a very rare beast, Matt. This is a Piaggio Ape Calesino. It hasn't got horsepower, it's just got style and grace and Italian charm.
Do you reckon it's going to make it all the way to the quarter mile? I'm not sure whether this thing is. It does look quite smart though, that Piaggio.
Yeah, it's a really pretty thing. It'll take passengers and everything, but yeah, horsepower-wise, not going to happen.
Finally then, we come to the Isetta.
Yeah, this is 250cc's. It's from 1957, and I think when they came out, they had 12 whole horsepower.
Does anyone know how much horsepower this Reliant Regal has?
I think you're looking at about maybe 37.2.
Okay, so this has 37.2 horsepower.
Buy, sell,
Car wow.
Now, before we race, I think we should do a sound check. So I'm going to rev up this Reliant Regal. Yanni, can you rev up your little Peel?
Mate, you've got no idea how tight it is for my foot to even get to the accelerator.
That sounds like an old moped, doesn't it? Let's have a listen to the rickshaw revving. Let's have a listen to the Piaggio revving. And finally, the BMW. Oh dear. I'm not sure it's great to drive with it like this, the window, but I'm just going to leave it. Nothing I can do about it. All right, I think this sounded the best, or the Peel. Look at that, it's good, isn't it?
It's so noisy in here, mate, I can't hear a single thing. I do like your window though. Is that like some next aerodynamic window?
Right places jab into my temple, which is good if something goes wrong, because these are famous for like tipping over. Anyway, let's just get on with the race.
Oh, he's knocked me out of gear.
This is quick. I'm on my own. This time next year, Rodney, we'll be millionaires. Where's the finish line? There's a Tuk Tuk. Where's Yanni?
Chain came off.
Oh, did you just rev it too hard?
I've just accelerated off. I'm sorry to the, what's it called? Peel people.
amtauto.co.uk, lent us this car. Best 2 out of 3? Yanni, listen, so that you don't destroy it, you don't have to launch it like you're in some kind of supercar, okay? You've got to be a bit more gentle with it. You're so blooming aggressive.
If you're going to put me in here, you know exactly what I'm about, so you know what I mean?
Fair enough. He's done it again, his chain's come off. We're still racing.
I wasn't even aggressive. I didn't even put my foot to the floor.
Oh, the gear shift on this is lovely. It's a funny old race where this is the fastest thing. Oh dear. I think this has just died. My car's died. Can someone let me out? The door doesn't open. Right, so we've got 2 3-wheelers down.
So then what exactly happened? Well, the Reliant won, completing the standing quarter mile in 22 seconds. The Tuk Tuk finished in 33 seconds, the BMW in 33.4 seconds, and the Piaggio in 41.6 seconds. The Peel didn't finish any of the races.
Right, we've had to change the plan. You see, the Robin, it's not working. The Peel, its chain didn't come off again. So I've jumped into the Piaggio. Yanni's in the Tuk Tuk, and so we're going to race against each other and the Isetta. So there's 3 remaining. Let's see what happens. Never driven, ridden, whatever it is, one of these things before. Yanni, have you been in a Tuk Tuk before? That'll be a no, you just stalled it.
No, I've never driven one of these before. The problem is the handle is so stiff, and obviously you've got to grip it. The clutch needs to go down, and you need to turn it, and it's old. So it's not easy.
Same here, I've got the same system as you. I don't think it's particularly easy in the Isetta either, is it?
Really not, although judging by Yanni's reaction, I think I've got an advantage here by the looks of things.
Okay, let's see what happens. Right, let's do this.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, he's off. Oh!
Come on! Oh no! Come on!
I cut my gear change. It's between the Isetta and the Tuk Tuk. Yanni smashed that. Oh, I got destroyed.
Wow, that's the longest quarter mile ever. Where were you?
You know what? You've got a second vocation here, mate. Honestly, you're really good, that you were, tuk-tuk driving. I couldn't change gears and do any of it. My hands are freezing cold.
Have you got, is it first back, then neutral, then second, then, is it the same thing?
I don't know where any of the gears are, really. They don't seem to be where they're supposed to be. Let's race again. Right, we're going to have one more race. This time I'm going to start in second gear because first gear is just like pointless. No, I've missed gear again, no! Oh, they're all gone.
Oh man.
I can't drive one of these things.
It's done 3,251 miles. I ain't gonna lie, that's still a lot of mileage for this thing.
I can't do it, I'm no good at it. I can't drive this.
You can't change gear.
No, I like an automatic gearbox.
Have you never ridden a bike before?
I used to have a motorbike, that was easier. Okay, now we're going to have a rolling race from God knows what speed with all of them in third gear. 3, 2, 1, go! Come on! Now I don't have to change gear. I can actually win something. Oh, I do have to change gear into fourth. Here comes Yanni. Oh no, what an idiot!
Change gear, you muppet!
Oh no!
He's like this.
Another thing I've lost. Oh well. Okay, here's a brake test. When we reach the line, full emergency stop. Here comes the line.
Ooh, mine's sick.
At least I didn't come last on everything. Oh my God, that was nuts. Listen, big thanks to the people who've sorted out these three-wheelers. Absolute legends. If you've got a car you'd like us to drag race or a three-wheeler or something bonkers, then just contact us at reviewmycar@carwow.co.uk.